What's going on, guys? So today we are going to start out with the back and bicep workout. Started out with some occluded bicep training. This is actually going to be a quad set, starting with supinated bicep curls. Focusing on flexing the tricep at the bottom and at the top, squeezing tight through the bicep, thinking about pulling through your pinkies the entire time. Next movement, we went on to reversed curls. Again, same idea, flex triceps at the bottom, and then again, try to flex hard at the top of the biceps. The biceps already should be burning like hell at this point in time. We moved on to alternating dumbbell curls, focusing again on twisting at the top. Weight was a bit heavy at this point in time. We had been through about 3 rounds, so it's going to be 3 rounds of this quad set for biceps. Again, focusing in on squeezing at the top and really turning that pinky to the ceiling. Try to get full activation of the bicep. I had a little bit too much swing on that movement. I would like it to be a little bit more controlled. Final movement was neutral grip rope curls. And these, again, down all the way. Flex your tricep and then come all the way up as high as you can. Keeping your elbows tight to your body, don't flare them out, and don't pull them up into a shrug. Really keep it on that bicep. Here we start the back work with one arm dumbbell rows. On this, you're going to go into more of a stiff leg deadlift stance, and then you're going to want to drive your hand to your hip. Again, let the dumbbell go out in front of you, and then driving your hand to your hip with a big squeeze in that back. These really get those lats fired up and also the mid-back fired up. And again, not a ton of swings, so you can't use a ton of weight here. You really want to focus in on the contraction and full elongation of the lat as you're pulling that dumbbell back to your hip. Again, this is going to be 3 sets of 10. Here we are moving on to the next back movement, where we are going to be pulling elbows straight down. Don't flare them out. And focus on dropping your scapula down so you actually stay off the traps and fully contract into those lats and also into that mid-back. Really concentrating on that squeeze at the bottom as much as possible, and then a full elongation stretching all the way up to allow your scapula to relax, and then pulling straight down. This is the final back work that we're going to do for the day. This is actually going to be a tricep. So we're supposed to do a T-bar row. We didn't end up having one at the gym, so we ended up making up this makeshift seal row. And here we're going to actually go a set of 8 reps. Big squeeze at the top again, full elongation, full relaxation, and then again squeeze at the top and contract in that mid-back as much as possible. Move on to the second movement. This is going to be rope pull downs. Again, here I want you to concentrate on really driving those elbows back. Don't flex through those triceps, you're driving the elbows back, keeping your chest up, and really concentrating on fully elongating those lats on the way up, while driving elbows back hard and big squeeze at the bottom. Probably one of the biggest mistakes I see is people using triceps for this movement. Really try to drive those elbows back and hands to your hips. Finally, we'll move into a seated row. Here I'm going to pull a little bit lower so I stay off those traps. Really try to drive those elbows back and flex that mid-back hard at the back movement. Still elongating, letting your shoulders roll forward so you get a full stretch in those muscles. And you get a big contraction at the back as well. 3 rounds with that.